relentlessly to make our state and this country a better place. We have a lot of work to do, a lot of problems that we need to solve. We need to finish the drill on health care.
For the first time, Georgia is sending a woman to Congress. You know, that part of the story was almost overlooked by all this other stuff. Republican Karen Handel. She defeated Democrat Jon Ossoff in what was the most expensive congressional race in all of U.S. history. We're talking roughly $60 million was spent combined. That's $200 per vote. Lenny Steinhorn, a professor of public communication at American University, also a political consultant. You know, back here we're calling it a referendum on the Trump administration, on the president. What were they calling it down in Georgia? What was it to them?
They were calling it an ugly contest at that point. I mean, there was so much advertising thrown at each other, so much demonizing of the opponent. You had Nancy Pelosi effectively running for Congress as far as the Republicans were framing that election. So this was a tough one for the Democrats. It may have been the lowest hanging fruit of all four of these special elections, but it was still a reach for the Democrats.
Was it fool's gold? I mean, is it something they probably should have avoided and certainly not spent all that money down there?
Well, they had to find a way to channel all the energy of their activists. They thought that this was the one they had a chance at. Obviously, they didn't. But this was a seat that's been held by Republicans nearly 40 years. Tom Price, who held the seat up until he became Secretary of Health and Human Services, he won this seat by 23 percentage points in November. So the fact that Karen Handel only won by 3 to 4 percentage points, it shows that the Democrats do have some motivation, that Donald Trump could be a little bit of a drag on the ticket, but it still shows that most Republican voters will close ranks behind their candidate.
You know, it didn't come up, at least I haven't heard it come up, but the shooting in Alexandria and the shooting of Congressman Scalise, the fact they had targeted Republicans.
Right.
Did that have any impact in Georgia? I mean, did that kind of help push people home who might have been on the fence?
It may have. And again, you can't tell what people are going to say, and they're not going to say they voted for it for that reason. But I think the emotional pull, knowing that Republicans are being targeted, and this is a way to sort of stand up for the team, that may be one reason for doing it. But here's the thing. I don't think the Democrats should be too disappointed, even though you have to imagine they were a bit demoralized, because according to the Cook Political Report, there are 70 seats that are more competitive than this one was that are going to be up in 2018. So all they need to do is pull off 24 of those seats to be able to get a majority. It's still a climb, but it may not be as steep of a climb as this particular seat was.
Oh, okay, on the other side, what's the Republican takeaway, though, from what happened in Georgia?
Relief. That's their vote tally. It's relief, and a lot of relief. And they can now sort of trumpet that this was an endorsement of Donald Trump's agenda, that the Republicans are solid. They're not going to have people running away and saying, oh my gosh, if we can't hold this seat, maybe I shouldn't run for re-election, because they're worried about a wave election. So it gave sort of a shot in the arm, a shot of confidence to a lot of these Republicans, and gave them a sense that, yeah, maybe we can stick with our agenda, move forward, and it might not be an absolute disaster next November.
I know wherever you are, Lenny, you're not far from what's going on in Washington. So sum it up for me, your take on what's going on with the Russian investigation, the investigation into alleged obstruction of justice, you know, the president's son-in-law. What's your take? What's going on right now?
Well, right now, Bob Mueller is really digging down. He's brought in a team of lawyers and investigators. They're trying to find out not only about what Russia tried to do to sort of infiltrate and influence our election, but also whether there was a secondary effect of the president trying to stop that investigation, because he did not want it sort of casting any negative light on his election. The very fact that he won this election is a real point of pride to him, and any notion that the Russians had an impact on that they could have influenced it, that would delegitimize his election, and that's what got him so angry in the first place, and arguably got him involved in that whole Michael Flynn thing, talking to Jim Comey saying, hey, pull back on this investigation.
You know, I've really changed positions from the other day when Sean Spicer was asked whether whether the president, you know, has weighed in on what, you know, the Russians meddling in the election. And Sean Spicer said, well, we haven't talked about it. But all of these investigations going on, that was probably the best answer for Sean Spicer, because he's going to be called in and need to lawyer it up if he says we did have a conversation about this. Would you not agree?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And look, they're all lawyering up. You even have the president's lawyer lawyering up. You have the vice president lawyering up. But they have to do that. That's no sign of any guilt or complicity in any way, shape, or form. every single person who was even peripherally related to the Clinton administration had to lawyer up during the Whitewater thing. So they're doing it because they need to, but the bottom line is that this web is going to reach throughout this administration, and we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, and my point is they're doing it because they need to, but it doesn't necessarily mean they can all afford to. These lawyers are very expensive. This is good news for lawyers in Washington.
Yes.
Lenny, thanks a lot. Some good news.